Namaste. Good morning to you all from sunny Scotland in Loch Carron, right near the Isle of Skye. This is my sister's place. Beautiful mountains behind me. This session this morning is for the boxing fitness and boxercise group and yoga we do on a Sunday morning at Epic Boxing Gym with Isham Pickering. Me and Isham normally take the session. I'm away in Scotland today for a couple of weeks, so I'm putting this session on as a distant session. I'm not here in person to record it live this week because we're off to the beach and out for the day, but this is Sunday morning for me now, so I'm recording it for you guys. Hope you've had a great session, and today's flow, I'm going to do a flow on back postures. So we've all got back pains. Connor, obviously, who comes to our boxercise group, had his back problems last week. I'm not sure if he's there this week. Either or, this is a little back flow. Remember, if you're feeling any twists or niggles or feeling any pain in any of the postures you're doing, just ease out and don't do it. Okay, let's crack it on. Ground is cold today, but I'm going to go barefoot. We'll try it. Always encourage that in our class, barefoot or trainers, it's up to you. Okay, so we're all going to start down on the ground. So if we just come down to the ground, hope you can all hear me. I think I've set it up right. Time will tell. Okay, lay back. Okay, to start with, just put your hands on your stomach. Let me see what the time is so we can know. Okay, hands on your stomach. Inhale, use your nose. When you inhale, you feel the stomach expand. Exhale, contract, so the stomach sucks back in. So the next breath, we're going to try the 3-part breathing. So inhale, stomach, ribs, then the chest. So feel it expand, so in. Feel it coming all the way up through the body, and breathe out. So first it comes from the chest, and the ribs, and then the stomach. Nice long deep breathing. One more of these. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay. Have your heels as close to your bum or your glutes as you feel comfortable. And then just twist the legs to the right and to the left. You can leave your hands on your stomach, or you can turn them up to face the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Keep twisting left to right. It's a nice little loosener for the lower back, this one. Remembering to keep breathing, relax the shoulders. Okay, back to center from here. Raise the left leg. Left leg comes out on the outside of your right leg. Arms come wide. Pull the left leg over to the right and look to the left. The idea of this posture is not so much to get the knee on the floor, that's a bonus. The shoulders must always stay in contact with the ground. So no matter where you are, if you have to stay up here to keep your shoulders on the ground, then do that. And let's breathe nice and long and deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Every time we breathe out, we can try and force that knee a little bit lower to the ground if that's possible. If it's feeling too hard for you, leave it where it is. Keep breathing. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, release that leg back to center. This time, keep the arms positioned where they are, shoulders on the floor. We can gently bring our tummies sucked in a little bit to support our lower back while we're doing this one, okay? So right leg outside the left, pull it over to the right, and this time look to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Keep breathing. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Keep them shoulders on the ground no matter where the knee can go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Release that legs. Now stretch nice and long. So arms come overhead, stretch away from the body, point your toes, point and flex, and point and flex, and flex. Just roll the wrist, let's just loosen the wrists up before we start. So 5 circles one way, and 5 the other way. So from the point and flexing, roll your ankles now. A few one way, a few the other way. Okay? That's it, nice and long. Slowly bring them back down to your sides. From here, feet come flat. Close to your glutes and your bum as you feel comfortable. Okay? Move these away. And what we're going to do to start with is just do a little bridge. So bridge is a nice gentle one into the wheel. So all we do, if we inhale and stretch up, shoulder blades you tuck in, so bring the shoulders a little bit close together and just stretch the hips high. Breathing in. And breathing out. Being mindful in this posture not to let your legs fall open. You're losing the pose from here. So just keep your hips high. Engage the shoulders and breathe. Okay, release these down. From here, back to seated. Sit up, all the way up. Right, we're going to come into your wheel. So, from here, hands can stay facing forward. We won't do a full wheel, so it's just a half wheel. So, bend the knees, raise the hips, and you can stay here if that's good for you, or you can tilt the head back. Being mindful to engage the core, okay, and not to let the neck slip too far back. So just look up to the ceiling. Keep everything engaged. Not letting the legs fall out. Keeping the hips raised. And just breathe. Okay, release this back down. From here we'll transition to your front. So everybody come over onto the front. And now the next posture we're going to do is your cobra. So, tuck the elbows into the side of the body. Try not to have them pointing outwards. Tuck them in. Hands underneath the shoulders. And the hands are only used lightly here. So, if you can lift them off, lift them off. You're going to feel more of a stretch across your back. If you're touching the ground with them, just touch lightly. And breathe. Stay for 3 breaths. Breathing in. Also with your feet, push your feet into the ground to engage the stretch a little bit more. Okay? Feel my knee shaking here. And keep breathing. Inhale, long breath. And exhale. Release that down. Okay, you can turn to the side, just have a little breather. Take a breath. Okay, second variation of a cobra is a sphinx. So with the sphinx, instead of the hands being back here, bring them forward a little bit further and elbows come in front of you this time. So this is the sphinx pose. Again, you can push your flats of your feet into the ground to lengthen that stretch and just breathe from here. What I forgot to tell you in the last one is your core doesn't need to just be sat down and pushed into the ground. If you tuck your tummy in, suck your tummy in a little bit and engage the core, it's helping to support the lower back as well. So breathe from here, breathing in. Don't have your shoulders up, shoulders away from the ears, breathing out. Core is engaged, remember, throughout everything we do. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, turn and look over your shoulder again, just relax down. Next variation, we're going to come up and do the upward dog. Okay, so similar to the cobra and the sphinx. So just being here, so we came from here, we tried this one. We tried your sphinx. And now all we're going to do is extend the arms. So by extending the arms, we push up into the upward dog. Again, push those feet into the ground. And breathe. Breathing in. 3 breaths. Long breath out. Long breath in. Long breath out. One more time in. One more time out. For any of these poses, what we're doing, if you're feeling this is too much, drop to your sphinx or your baby cobra, whichever. Okay? And the focus is just in front of you. So it's not about looking up, look slightly down in front of you. Okay? Okay, from here, we're going to transition. So just lay down and relax a second. I'll tell you where we'll go to. We're going to come into the locust. This is called the locust pose. So from here, you stretch the arms behind you now. Okay, so we've been here. We've been in front. Now they're coming behind you. So, focus on the floor. Just a little bit, slightly in front of you of the head. And raise up. Shoulder blades come back a little bit in your locust. Again, the tops of the feet can stay pushed into here. And we breathe. This is too high, come a bit lower. Just go as low as you feel comfortable and don't feel any pain. And breathe. Exhale out, relax the shoulders. Engage the core one more time, breathing in. And breathing out and relax. Okay, next part. Again, another locust variation. Okay, so with this one, we can come back up again. I want us to focus on raising the legs this time. So raise your legs as high as you, and keep them pointed, not flexed, just pointed away. Stay here, bring the shoulders back and engage. Okay, breathe in. If this is too much, put the legs down, but if you can, keep them up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. Put that down, good. Turn to one side and just relax. Take a breath a second. Another nice posture to relax in is if you come all the way back, wide legs. Make your legs as wide as you can at the back and just sit back into your child's pose. So we stretch away nice and long, forehead on the ground, and if your elbows are raised off, this is an active child's pose stretch, right? If your elbows are down, this is just a standard child's pose. This is an active recovery. That's your more relaxation, developmental posture. Keep breathing, breathing in. And breathing out. Keep your breath nice and long. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, from here, come into your tabletop. So the tabletop pose, posture, all it is, shoulders underneath your wrists, and the same at the back, hips in one straight line, okay? So from here, we're gonna do your cat to cow. Great one for the back. So breathing in, we stretch the chin high, tummy comes to the floor. Don't have your shoulders up, relax the shoulders and stretch. That's your cow posture. As we tilt our hips forward, so the hips get tilted forward, your tailbone tilts forward, round the shoulders and tuck the chin. Look underneath your legs. That's when we exhale, okay? We can suck the tummy in and engage the core. Inhale, we rise. Stretch away, so shoulders come away from the ears, chin comes high, tummy comes down. One more time, exhale, we tuck the tailbone, round the shoulders, and look between the legs. Okay, back to center, so back to normal on your tabletop. We're going to thread the needle again, another good stretch. Although it's more shoulders, it is still good for the back. So we're just going to do once each side. Inhale, rise up, left arm. Exhale, left arm threads underneath, and we sit down. Sit down on the shoulder. So we put a weight onto the shoulder. At any point, if it's too much, you can release it back, but thread the needle as much as you feel comfortable, and breathe. Long breath out. One more in. One more out. Back to center. Inhale, right arm comes up. Twist underneath. Thread that needle. Again, we can keep the core engaged, remember. Throughout a yoga practice, if we keep that engaged, it's only going to tone and lengthen over the time and strengthen, okay? Like everything we're doing, keep breathing, breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Come back to center. Okay. Next posture. Time we on. 34. Start at 18. That's alright. Okay. From here, bend the legs. So this is your bear posture. So from the bear, I want us to bring the legs all the way straight and come into a downward dog. Now we don't need to lock the knees straight. You can have a little bend. But with the downward dog or an upside down V, your focal point is through the legs. Elbows should be coming backwards, okay? And try not to have them outwards. Elbows start to come back towards your thighs. Again, relax the shoulders, so your shoulders are not hugging the ears. They're just nice and loose and relaxed. Relax the face. And then we're going to pedal out. So to pedal out, we just raise the heels slightly. Yeah? Pedal out and raise. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, from here, tiptoes. Come all the way onto your tiptoes and relax that down. Okay, a couple more postures and that will do us for today. So what we're going to try, I want us to try the plough. Okay, so for your plough, if we all lie on our backs, raise the knees, and you can start to do a little rock, and then get your hands in your lower back to support you if you can. If that's enough for you, stay there. If not, you can straighten the legs. And then the last one is to come all the way over. Okay? You can keep your hands here if that's good for you. It doesn't matter if your feet are off. It's good if they're down. If you can stretch your hands away and put them on the ground to help support you even more, that's another add-on, okay? Wherever you can get to, just breathe here. So you might be supporting your back here, your hands might be down. The final variation is to clasp your hands at the bottom, okay? Straight legs as much as possible. A little bend's fine if you need to. If you can straighten the legs, that's great too. Keep breathing. Long breath in. Long breath out. Okay, wherever you are now, if you slowly keep your core engaged in this, and slowly, wherever you come in, let the legs come down slow over the head, all the way back down, and just lay out. Make that about 20 minutes, that'd be nice for us today. Okay, what we're going to do, just to finish now, you're just going to have a little relaxation. So I'm sorry I didn't put any music on today. I've struggled with trying to get this recorded and play music and be able to post it to a group. But anyway, just relax. If you can hear the birds here, close your eyes. And just breathe. We've done a lot of variations of back stretching, back postures in yoga there, just to loosen your back off at the end of a session. Now all I want you to do is focus on your breathing, make it nice and long, and relax all the body. You're not feeling any tension anywhere. Body is completely relaxed. Don't think about what you've got to do after or what you've done before. Just be in this moment, relax with me in the Scottish Highlands. Okay, just start to roll your wrists. Keep your eyes closed. And roll your ankles. Roll them both ways. Flip your fingers. Stretch your toes. And roll over onto one side. Oh, the grass is freezing here. But it's going to be a nice day. Okay, sit nice and tall, sit comfortable, however you want to sit. Thank you guys and girls from Epic Boxing Gym in Newark, which I'm hoping this post to, I managed to post it either onto YouTube or Messenger. But Have a beautiful day. Take away from this session the lengthening of the back and the spine. Okay, continue to keep your breath nice and long throughout the day. Wishing you peace, love and light. Dynamite. Peace. Namaste.